For millions of years, these rugged mountains have held a shimmering secret, a power embraced by kings and warriors, holy men, women of wisdom, and medical practitioners. For this is where some of the finest amethyst in the world is mined. Known as the medicine stone, it has generated incredible demand over the course of history.
The BioMat has changed my life.
I feel better every day.
The BioMat helped me regain my vitality.
I've never seen anything like the BioMat.
It just enhances all of the rejuvenating energy.
The BioMat's worth its weight in gold.
I just have to have one.
Hello, I'm Regina Meredith, and as a professional journalist, I've traveled the world studying scientific developments and products that are changing the way we live for the better. As millions of people worldwide embrace alternative health methods, it's essential that we discard outdated thinking and look at the newest discoveries helping mankind. That means focusing on advancements with the healing power of nature. And one of nature's most dynamic resources, amethyst, matures for an incredible 20 million years. During this long evolution, its healing power and strength increase.
People try to harness its healing energy by wearing amethyst in rings, necklaces, bracelets. Some even place the stone under their pillows at night. But only a product known as the BioMat from Richway International utilizes amethyst in a state-of-the-art light technology that reverses degenerative disease cycles and speeds cellular renewal.
My clients have had success with noticing the decreased duration of the migraines. Usually they would go from 2 to 3 hours or longer, and actually the success has been 20 minutes after laying on the BioMat that the headache is gone. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
As a professional figure skater and a fitness specialist, I really push my body hard, and my body would be extremely sore every day. And there are ways I find to get through that so that enables me to get through the rest of my day. A lot of times I'm doing 5 shows a day or teaching 3-4 cardio, kickbox, group exercise, body sculpting classes where I really get into it, and afterwards my body's so sore that sometimes I just don't know how I'm going to make it. The great thing about the BioMat is I can lie down on this for roughly 45 minutes to an hour in the short amount of time I have before my next appointment. And afterwards, I feel like I've either had a full body massage or a good night's sleep. And it helps me just recharge my batteries and just get through what I'm supposed to do for that evening.
The Richway Amethyst BioMat is used by people like you every day around the world. We all want to live a balanced, fulfilling life, yet are often overwhelmed by time commitments that run us into the ground. But for 500,000 fortunate people in the United States and 1 million people in Japan, Korea, and the Philippines, the BioMat transforms a long workday into a relaxing evening of tranquility. And the great thing is, you don't have to travel to the amethyst mines or to an expensive spa. You can rejuvenate your mind and body using the BioMat in the comfort of your own home, all in less than 30 minutes.
I got diagnosed with prostate cancer in February of 2004, and it was bad. I had a stage 4 tumor, and it was a grade 8, which the only thing worse would have been a grade 9. It was about 2 months after that, they had told me, at this rate, you know, your levels are going up, you're going to be dead in 18 months. And according to the medical doctors, September of 06 was my expiration date. And I had just seen a study on TV, on Discovery or Nova something, where Stanford and Harvard were doing this co-study, treating cancer with infrared versus, conventional radiation. Because it is proven a cancer cell will die at 104 to 107 degrees. And a healthy cell will actually rejuvenate at that temperature. So it's like, what do I have to lose? I started using the BioMat. I did a regimen of 2 hours every day, an hour on my back, an hour on my stomach. And of course, for me, more is better. So I had it on high all the time. You sweat a lot. And slowly I'd go, and my PSA is, which, they draw your blood and stuff. My levels just kept dropping and dropping to the point where I became undetectable. And then they did a bone scan on me, and the bone scan came back clean as a whistle. And, my doctors at the VA, they said, "How did you do it?" I said, "I got this BioMat."
Combining the wonders of nature, this innovative technology brings together far infrared light, the safest and most beneficial light rays, with negative ions that energize our entire body, and the healing efficiency of amethyst crystals, which amplify the power of the light waves and the ions. The synergy of these three powerful forces of nature make the BioMat a unique scientific breakthrough, enabling it to eliminate toxins, soothe joints, relieve stress, and elevate body temperature to help you burn calories and control weight. It's even known to detoxify the body from alcohol and reduce harmful bacteria. That's preventative medicine at its best.
I believe that the BioMat, because of its technology, having an infrared and also amethyst being a very healing mineral, the combination of both can definitely permeate into our body, which is more than skin and bone, but mainly is a bioenergetic, very dynamic system that will be able to detox through the BioMat.
The BioMat's construction is a remarkable innovation in biotechnology that combines 17 different layers consisting of amethyst overlaid on Carrara superfiber, silk, cotton, and concentrated ceramic based on concepts developed by NASA to reflect infrared rays. Unlike a heating pad or electric blanket, the BioMat does not get hot when the switch is turned on, but when you lie on it, the pad warms the inside of your body, and the area in contact with your skin becomes comfortably warm.
I went and tried the mat, and I had not slept in many years due to my chronic pain. And when my first night on the mat, I slept for my first time for 3 hours in a row. The second night I slept about 6 hours, and then the third night I was sleeping all night. So I actually got a mat for sleep purposes.
No matter what I did, I was always yawning. Couldn't get enough sleep, couldn't catch up with anything. Body never had enough energy during the day. I would get really tired after about 4 hours. So then what happened was I slept on the BioMat for just 5 hours. Didn't mean to, had it on high. And when I woke up, my entire body felt as if it was getting pure oxygen with every inhale. I mean, it was like I was feeling like I was saturated with nothing but pure oxygen. That lasted for about 3 days after that single use. So after that, all my energy levels rose, my stress levels went way down, and I couldn't believe how much just natural, consistent, free-flowing energy came out of me for weeks just from that one use. We've had many patients that are long-term patients of ours here, and they have experienced the procedures before having the BioMats and after, and they could really relate, or they could make a comparison of what the treatment felt like or their experience before and after. And whereas before they would endure the procedures fine, after the BioMat they literally wanted to sleep through the procedure. They were that relaxed, and that was a big issue for us.
The science supporting the amethyst BioMat is based on Nobel Prize-winning technology involving the function of single-ion channels in living cells. This revolutionary ion delivery system replenishes your body with negative ions, an energy source found only in natural elements such as oceans, waterfalls, and clean air, all rarities in our frantic, mechanized lives. The ions generated from the BioMat help to revive your cells, leading to a stronger immune system and welcome relief from pain.
I use the BioMat as a recharging tool. I love it because it's here in my home. I can come into the state of incredible relaxation for 10 minutes for a deep, deep restorative practice of an hour, 2 hours. I use the BioMat really as a recharging tool. It's incredible. I feel blessed. I don't have any health issues at all. It's really about extraordinary rejuvenation. I recommend the BioMat as a healing tool in daily life.
Working in concert with the negative ions, the amethyst produces the far infrared rays, which help to increase your blood circulation, relieve neuralgia, and calm jangled nerves, which can lead to lower blood pressure. These far infrared rays penetrate your skin 80 times more deeply than other kinds of heat, restoring vigor to both your body and mind. It's no wonder that professional athletes, physicians and visionaries in the fields of alternative healing and integrative medicine use the BioMat as a regular part of their daily health routine.
What I notice is that overnight, the symptoms of psoriasis or eczema, any skin problems that I'm having based on the stress that I'm experiencing, they're reduced overnight.
I've always had chronic shoulder pain since I retired, and never did get an operation, and it had always bothered me, and so I was kind of anxious to try it and find out what it might do for me. Since using the BioMat, I'm able to do more things physically. I'm able to do some of the things in the gym that I couldn't do with my shoulders, and I'm able to recuperate, I think, a lot faster from doing things in the gym. And so it's made my physical life a lot better. And of course, when you are able to work out and do those things, it makes your whole life a lot better. So, you know, that I think leads to better quality of life.
Since each one of us is unique, some of you will notice immediate relaxation and relief with the BioMat. Others may require several days of regular use to significantly reduce stress and toxin levels. The benefits are cumulative, so with continued use, the body becomes healthier and free from old aches and pains. That's because the entire mat, including the amethyst pillow, brings you the synergistic healing power of far infrared rays, negative ions, and amethyst crystals.
I had a chronic neck pain for almost 11 years, and so I decided to try the BioMat. And just in a matter of months, the pain has gone away. An added benefit that I wasn't expecting is I'm also sleeping the night through, especially since I've had my son. I've been a very restless sleeper, and now it's just a nice, peaceful sleep.
The rising cost of health care is making it increasingly expensive to treat chronic illnesses. Last year, healthcare costs in the U.S. alone totaled well over $1 trillion. The annual cost per person is nearly $5,000. And almost 90% of all healthcare costs are attributed to preventable illnesses and stress. Some of these conditions aren't covered by insurance, which is why more people are taking responsibility for their own health. Today, over 60% of Americans rely on some form of alternative health care. That's an industry growing at 300% annually. So if you're one of these forward-thinking people, the Richway BioMat makes economic sense too.
The car accident that I had, a good-sized truck broadsided me on the driver's side, airbags deployed. It was very upsetting and I was in a lot of pain. Being a self-employed business owner, I was able to take therapy and all of those things for a certain amount of time, but without health insurance, it could only continue for so long. Having the BioMat at home makes a huge difference because I can continue the therapy, continue working on my back and neck, and when you figure it out over time, it's like pennies a day. It costs next to nothing. And it's always there. You don't have to make time to go to the doctor. It's in your home and it's easy to use. So for me, that was a very big deal.
One thing is certain, BioMat users of all types are extremely loyal. They find it easy to fit into their everyday life. Some even sleep on their BioMat every night, waking refreshed and eager to start another day. And because this advanced scientific breakthrough combines the best ideas of both Eastern and Western medicine, BioMats are used at world-famous health institutes. They can also be found in major corporate environments as a means of reducing job stress. The product has also helped alleviate many health problems for Native Americans on Indian reservations, and relief workers even utilize BioMats to help AIDS patients in Africa. Clearly, the whole world is listening.
I tried many things to alleviate my symptoms. I talked with many doctors. I did lots of different nutritional supplement formulas to assist my process, and nothing was really helping. It just felt like a Band-Aid, really. So I finally, once I met the BioMat, the first time I laid on it, I felt this deep permission to deeply relax. And I hadn't felt my nervous system actually relax for a very, very long time. Once I started using the BioMat, I actually craved it. I just wanted to be on the BioMat as much as possible because I felt my pain diminishing. I felt this true state of peace. and this relaxation that I just felt like I was catching up from all of these years of being exhausted. So I used it extensively in the first 3.5 months. Sometimes I'd spend multiple hours in the day on it, and then I'd sleep on it all night as well. And I noticed after a few months that my vitality and my energy was really coming back. And I felt like it was helping me stabilize my energy.
Whether you're living with an illness, chronic stress, depression, sleep deprivation, or simply wanting to make your healthy lifestyle even more vibrant, the BioMat takes just minutes from your busy life to provide welcome relief. Even pets love the BioMat's soothing effects.
The last 20 years I've been going to chiropractors, acupuncturists, osteopaths, physical therapy, you name it, I've done it. But nothing seems to have held. It's all very unstable and doesn't seem to stay put, no matter what I do. So recently I was planning a 9-day gardening project, and I'm going to be digging in hard granite, pickaxing, shoveling, and also building a wall with very heavy bricks, and I was dreading it. 9 days straight, and I had to get it done in this particular time. So I thought my back would be very unstable just after the first hour, and I wouldn't be able to go on. Luckily, I had the BioMat to sleep on overnight, and first morning I got up and there was no pain at all. I was very surprised. I was even slightly doubtful whether it was going to hit me later on, but sure enough, I showered, I had breakfast, I went back out into the garden, did another full day, absolutely no problem at all. And it repeated the pattern, second day, third day. By the end of the 9 days, I was feeling powerful, I was buff, and I'd lost a little bit of weight as well. And the best part of it, I had no back pain whatsoever.
This quality constructed product utilizes easy-to-regulate controls made by Texas Instruments. It runs on just 12 volts, so electricity costs are practically negligible. And the BioMat conveniently comes with a colloidal silver antibacterial cover to help maintain its shape and condition through years of use. The BioMat is FDA approved and UL listed, attesting to its quality design and its adherence to recognized standards. What's important to remember is that BioMat technology didn't come from some new fad. Some of the world's most advanced cultures have been relying on the power of nature for over 5,000 years. They understand the dramatic benefits of using nature to remain youthful and productive. That's especially true of the esteemed developers of the BioMat, Gina and Calvin Kim, founders of Honolulu-based Richway International. Combining his family history in medicine and her PhD, the couple spent years researching before they developed the BioMat, for which they hold the patent. Spurred on by the remarkable results, now they're on a mission of compassion, sharing this significant discovery with the entire world. Ask a person using the BioMat and they'll say it's all about synergy. So go ahead. Let the amethyst crystals, the far infrared rays and negative ions rejuvenate your strength and renew your energy. Use the BioMat every day to improve your immune system, beautify your skin, remove toxins, relieve pain, burn calories, and reduce your stress and fatigue. Place it on your bed at night, in your office for power naps, or even on a big easy chair as you read a book and let your cares melt away.
A good friend of mine, 42 years old, colon cancer. And he was a guy my size, and I went to see him in the hospital. He was in Honolulu. I happened to be in Honolulu, visiting my daughter. And his wife called me. I went to the hospital, and he had already been through 2 bouts of chemotherapy. And he was down to about 105 pounds. And the doctors gave him a year to live. And I mean, my observation, I didn't think he'd live a month. And I said, look, Rod, I've got this BioMat. You know what happened to me. Would you be interested in trying it out? And I lent him the BioMat. And today, Rod's 195 pounds. His primary care doctor calls him the Miracle Man.
Clients are reporting within 10-15 minutes, general feeling of relaxation, openness, much more ready and willing to discuss things and be open. So it's amazing for therapy.
When I get off of this BioMat, my body feels rejuvenated, it feels refreshed. I feel like I can do anything I want.
No other healing method brings together the work of Nobel Prize-winning physicists, an infrared technology discovered by NASA, and a remarkable crystal hunted deep within the earth for thousands of years because of its unique calming power. That's why I also use the BioMat as a trusted healing tool every single day. It helps me to rejuvenate myself while working a very busy, intensive schedule.
Thank you for joining us on this amazing quest for healing. From the faraway amethyst mines across oceans and cities to the familiar surroundings of our own homes. In today's world where we never seem to have enough time to take care of ourselves or the mental energy to research the best ways to do it, my intent is to shed some light on a discovery that solves all of those dilemmas. People the world over are celebrating their newfound energy, strength, and stress-free lifestyles thanks to the Richway BioMat. The perfect combination of nature and technology, this revolutionary advance in preventive medicine is the world's most complete therapeutic source for your mind, body, and spirit.
The BioMat is making an amazing improvement in their life, so it's really great to see.
When I wake up from the BioMat, I'm ready to take on the world. I can do anything.
The BioMat is literally an incredible thing, and it's time that it's come into this world, and I'm very glad to be a part of the BioMat revolution.
I fought cancer with the BioMat, and I beat it.